Spoke is on the verge of becoming Unstable SMP's main villain. He has shown some concerning signs and dropped disturbing clues. And if you think Spoke is a hero, this video will make you think twice. Most of Spoke's lore stems from the Mafia arc. Out of everyone, Spoke was the one most directly involved. He was also the most affected. In fact, the Mafia forming was partially Spoke's fault. He refused to tell Ashswag about his exploits, and that decision set everything in motion. Spoke and Maypick quickly became Mafia's main targets, but Minitek saved them only to betray them later and join the Mafia. Things became even more complicated when Spoke infiltrated the Mafia. He made an agreement with Maypick and Leo to not kill. They would only infiltrate, not become loyal members. They stuck to that rule as they spared Parrot and Weefies. Then came the mission to kill Planet Lord. He was their friend. Completing that mission would earn them a gold trim. Maypick and Leo refused immediately. They would rather stop infiltrating than kill Planet. But Spoke didn't reject the idea. He considered killing Planet, but in the end, he let Planet live. But the fact he even considered it gave us a hint at his true colors. Swag was furious, so he gave Spoke another assassination mission, this time alone. No Maypick, no Leo, which meant no moral compass beside him. If Spoke had any darkness inside of him, this mission would expose it. His target was I Majestic Rose. She was innocent. He was literally building a house with her little brother. He wasn't evil and wasn't a threat, but Spoke still led her into a trap and killed her with dripstone and left her brother alone. Spoke felt some remorse but tried to justify it. He told Rose her death was for a good cause, even though she had no idea what the Mafia was. Many protagonists struggle with sacrifice, but a true hero doesn't choose who dies. A true hero tries to save everyone. The death of Rose changed Spoke. It stuck with him. It exposed him. Later, Spoke met Ashswag while invisible. Ash praised Spoke for killing Rose. He said Spoke was almost on his level, maybe even worse in terms of heartlessness. And remember, Ash didn't know it was Spoke he was talking to, meaning every word was genuinely what he believed. This moment makes you wonder, does Spoke secretly admire Ashswag? Does some part of him agree with Ash's world's view? When Ash discovered Spoke's infiltration, Spoke began warning different civilizations. One of these was Hannah and Squids. They ended up joining the Mafia to save their lives. Minute and Maypick understood their decision. They wanted to spare them, but Spoke didn't. He wanted them dead, which caused a massive argument, which resulted in Minute leaving the team. Later, Spoke and Maypick teamed up with Parrot and Weefies to end the Mafia. They returned to Rose's base and found a diamond player nearby, Quackenstein, Rose and Becky's father. He tried to hide his identity, but once they discovered the truth, Spoke wanted to kill him. Maypick stopped him and said something that hit Spoke hard.
You sound like Ashwag right now.
No, he has to punish
You sound like Ashwag.
Coming from his best friend, that meant everything. Spoke eventually spared Quack after getting the Mafia's stasis coordinates. Another key part of Spoke's character is his belief that he's always right. He told the entire team that he had Ash's stasis coordinates. Later, he returned with a random book instead. It meant something eventually, but at the time, it looked pointless. He argued with everyone and left the team over it. This leads into Spoke's final conversation with Ashswag in the Farlands. After defeating the Mafia, Spoke pulled Ash's stasis chamber for one last talk, and Ash told him something chilling. Spoke will follow Ash's path, and Spoke will become even more cruel, and that Spoke will become the villain. He said the same thing earlier while Spoke was infiltrating, and Spoke didn't deny it. Ash claimed Spoke would crave power. We already saw a glimpse of that when Spoke recruited a giant army of players. Ash wasn't manipulating him. Ash believed it, and deep down, Spoke did too. Ash wasn't killed for a reason. He will return, and he said it himself. He'll come back when Spoke turns evil, when Spoke becomes even worse than him. And recently, Spoke has killed more innocent players, griefed bases, and has almost gotten away with everything. And it's clear Spoke has the skill, the mindset, and the lack of morality required to become a villain. And with Spoke teasing something new by changing his channel banner, it's safe to say that Spoke is becoming the antagonist of the Unstable SMP. Now, if you'd like to watch a video on the Flame Frags and Wembu rivalry, click the video on screen and subscribe as well so you don't miss future uploads.